not only in this Kali age, but in all four ages. Footnote. The span of life of the universe, which is known by the name of Kalpa, and consists of four. What was that? It's a lot. I don't know how to read that number. Too many zeros. I was going to read the things separately. 4,32, 00, 00, human years has been divided into 1,000 epochs or chaturyugas. Each chaturyuga is made up of 4 yugas or ages, viz. Satya Yuga, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali Yuga. Their duration is given below. Satya Yuga. Those right numbers. I haven't seen numbers written like this before. 17,28,000 years. Treta 12,96,000 years. Dvapara 8,64,000 years. Kali Yuga 4,32,000 years. Thus it will be seen in the duration of Dvapara is twice that of Kali Yuga, that of Treta thrice that of Kali Yuga, and that of Satya Yuga 4 times that of Kali Yuga. In this way, the duration of Chaturyuga is 10 times that of Kali Yuga. At all times, past, present, and future, and in all the 3 spheres, viz., heaven, earth, and the subterranean region, creatures have been rid of grief by repeating the name. The verdict of the Vedas and the Puranas, as well as of saints in this, is just this, that love of Rama, or the name Rama, is the reward of all virtuous acts. In the first age, contemplation; in the second age, sacrifice; in the Dvapara age, the Lord is propitiated through worship. This age of Kali, however, is simply corrupt and the root of all impurities, where the mind of man wallows like a fish in the ocean of sin. In this terrible age, the name alone is the wish-yielding tree, the very thought of which puts an end to all the illusions of the world. The name of Rama is the bestower of one's desired object in this age of Kali. It is the beneficent in the other world and one's father and mother in this world. In Kali Yuga, neither karma, action, nor bhakti, devotion, nor again jnana, knowledge, avails. The name of Rama is the only resort. The age of Kali is as it were the demon Kala-nemi, the repository of all wiles, whereas the name is the wise and mighty Hanuman. The story of Kala-nemi and his death at the hands of Hanuman has been briefly told in the footnote under 6.3 in this very kanda. Chayo Yuga Tini Kala Tihuloka Bhaye Nama Japi Jiva Bisoka. Veda Purana Samta Mata Ehu Sakala Sukrita Palarama Sunehu Dhyana Upatama Yuga Makabidi Duje Dvapara Paritosata Prabhu Puje Kali Kevala Malamuli Malina Papa Payo Nidhi Jana Mana Mina Nama Kama Taru Kala Karala Sumirata Samana Sakala Jagajala Rama Nama Kali Abhimata Data Hita Paraloka Loka Pitumata Nahi Kali Karamana Bhagati Bibeku Rama Nama Avalambana Eku Kala Nemi Kali Kapata Nidhanu Nama Sumati Samarata Hanumanu. To use another metaphor, the name of Rama is, as it were, the Lord manifested as a man lion, and the age of Kali, the demon Hiranyakasipu, crushing this enemy of gods. The name will protect the devotees repeating it, even as the man lion protected Prahlada. Rama Nama Nara Kesari Kanaka Kasipu Kalikala Japa Kajana Prahalada Jimi Palihi Dali Surasala. The name repeated either with good or evil intentions is an angry mood. The name repeated either with good or evil intentions, in an angry mood, or even while yawning, diffuses joy in all the 10 directions. Remembering that name and bowing my head to the Lord of Raghus, I proceed to recount the virtues of Sri Rama. He whose grace is never tired of showing its goodwill to others will mend my errors in every way. Rama, a noble lord, and a poor servant like myself, yet true to his own disposition, that storehouse of compassion has fostered me in the world as well as in the Vedas. We observe the following characteristic in a good master, viz., that he comes to recognize one's devotion to him as soon as he hears one's prayer. Rich or poor, rustic or urban, learned or unlettered, of good repute or bad, a good poet or a bad one, all men and women extol the king according to his or her light. And the pious, sensible, amiable, and supremely compassionate ruler, who takes his descent from a ray of God, greets all with sweet words, hearing their supplements and appraising their composition, devotion, supplication, and conduct. Such is the way of earthly monarchs, to say nothing of the Lord of Kosala, Sri Rama, who is the crest jewel of wise men. Sri Rama gets pleased with unalloyed love, but who is duller and more impure of mind in this world than I? Baya Kubaya Anakha Alasahu Nama Japata Mangaladisi Sadasahu Sumiri Sonama Rama Guna Gatha Karone Ragunatha Himata Mori Sudharini Rihi So Sababhati Jasu Kapana Hi Kapa Agati Rama Suvsami Kuseva Kumoso Nijadisi Dekhi Dayanidhi Poso Lokahu Beda Susahibariti Binaya Sunata Pahi Chanata Priti Gani Gariba Grama Nara Nagara Pamdita Murha Malina Ujagara Sukhabi Kukhabi Nijamati Anughari Nrepahi Sarahata Sabanara Nari Sadhu Sujana Susila Nrpala Isa Amsa Bhava Parama Kripala Suni Sanama Nahi Sabahi Subani Bhaniti Bhagi Gati Nati Gati Pahichani Yaha prakrita mahipala subho jana siromani kosalaro rijatarama sanehanisote Kojagamamdamalinamati. The benevolent Rama will nonetheless respect the devotion and pleasure of this wicked servant, Sri Rama, who made barks out of rocks and wise counselors out of monkeys and bears. Everybody calls me a servant of the Lord, and I myself claim to be one. And Sri Rama puts up with the scoffing remark that a master like Sita's Lord has a servant like Tulasi-dasa. Sata sevaka ki priti ruchi rakhi hahi Rama kripalu. Upala kiye jala jana jehi sachiva sumati kapi balu. Ho hu kahavata sabu kahata rama sahata upahasa. Sahiba sitanata so sevaka Tulasi-dasa. My presumption and error are indeed very great, and hearing the tales of my sins, even hell has turned up its nose at them. I shudder to think of it, due to my assumed fears, while Sri Rama took no notice of them even in a dream. The Lord, on the other hand, applauded my devotion and spirit on hearing of perceived. Hang on. Sorry. The Lord, on the other hand, applauded my devotion and spirit on hearing of perceiving and scanning them with the mind's eye. If there is any good in one's heart, it is marred by the telling. For Sri Rama is pleased to note what is there in the devotee's mind. The Lord never cherishes in his mind the lapse, if any, on part of a devotee, while he remembers the latter's spirit 100 times. For instance, the very crime of which he had killed Vali, the monkey king of Kishkinda, even as a huntsman, was repeated in the misdemeanor perpetrated by Sugriva. Footnote: Vali was killed by Sri Rama on the plea that the former had usurped his younger brother's wife. Sugriva and Vibhishana too are stated to have taken Tara, Vali's wife, and Mandodari, Ravana's wife, respectively, as their consort after the death of husbands. In this way, even though Sugriva and Vibhishana too were practically guilty of the same offence which brought the Lord's wrath on Vali, their guilt was extenuated by the fact that they took those ladies as wife after their brother's death, and with the consent of the other party, and by the further fact that their conduct was in keeping with the practice in vogue among the monkey and demon chiefs. That is why, while the poet characterizes Vali's conduct as a crime, Agha, he dismisses Sugriva's act as a mere misdemeanor, Kuchali. Back to the text. Vibhishana too was guilty of the same offence, but Sri Rama took no cognizance of it even in a dream. The hero of Raghu's clan, on the other hand, honoured them both at his meeting with Bharata on his return from Lanka, and commended them in open court. Ati bari mori ditai kori, suni aga narakahu nakasakori, samuji samhama mohi apadara apane, so sudhirama kinhi nahi sapane, suni avaloki sukchita kahakahi, bhagati mori mati swami sarahi, Kahatana sai hoi hianiki, Rijhatarama Jani Janajiki, Rahatina Prabhu Chita Koka Kieki, Karata Surati Sayabara Hieki, Jehi Agha Bedho Bada Jimmy Bali, Piri Sukham Ta Soi Kinhi Kuchali, Soi Karatuti Bibishana Keri, Sapeneu Sonarama Heri, Te Bharatahi Betata Sanamane, Rajasabha Raghubira Bhakha,